standing tall. This mother Russia will never die. But in the lies, that memory of us, it's time to shine it bright and feel your love soul with that power to fight. Crimson God, you came to lead us now into the blaze of victory immortal. Crimson God, it's time to leave all that peace behind. We cannot lose, but standing is on our side.
Alright, Zdravstvuyte, tovaryshi, and welcome to a video log I'm gonna do, and it's about a variety of topics this time. I guess to start off, holiday seasons are upon us. I should be buying gifts for my family. I'm still trying to think about something I can do for you guys for Christmas, but it's really hard to think of some kind of gift for 2,600 people. I'm contemplating it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to come up with anything. But we'll see. I want to do something special for Christmas time. But one thing, there's two things I majorly want to talk about this time, and one is that I'm playing this incredible game that I just got on the Wii. It's called Silent Hill: Shattered Memories. It's a rebirth of the original Silent Hill on the Wii, and it's an absolutely phenomenal game. Like, I picked it up and it just blew me away, absolutely blew me away, and exceeded all my expectations in every single last category. So let me tell you about this game. It involves you're this guy named Harry Mason. Your car's just crashed in Silent Hill, and you were apparently sort of driving with your daughter. And when you come to, Harry's taken a quite nasty blow to the head. His memories are a bit fuzzy, and his daughter's missing, and so he's got to explore this seemingly deserted town, to try and figure out what the hell is going on. And then this whole sort of key element that holds this story together is the psychologist who psychoanalyzes you through the entirety of the game. I'm not done yet. I'm about 3 hours in-ish. But the psychologist psychoanalyzes you through the whole game, and if you answer his questions truthfully, you actually get a pretty accurate psychoanalysis of yourself, and those choices are projected off the way Harry acts and how things in the world look, and so on and so forth. Because the whole sort of metaphor is that everything in the game world is happening sort of inside Harry's mind, and the demons and all these other things are kind of projections of projections and manifestations of these negative energies. And so if you go through, you start off with a morality quiz, and you answer a series of questions, based on your morality, do you like to have a few drinks to relax, or do you like to, are you neat and organized? And there's even some stuff like I said, you should try to answer all these truthfully, because then you get an accurate representation of yourself. There's stuff like have you cheated with a partner? And I'm not actually going to tell you any of what I put for any of these, and I think by my non-admittance to some of these answers, you might be able to figure them out for yourself. But it's really a quite interesting mechanic that holds this game together. But anyway, getting back to the main plot line, you've crashed, and you're searching through this open environment, and the game looks absolutely stunning. I am absolutely blown away by how fantastic this game looks, especially on the Wii. I think especially the lighting effects, your flashlight is ever important, because it's basically the only tool you have. The environments are very dark, and you sort of shine your flashlight by pointing the Wii remote, and it feels very intuitive, and it feels very natural, and just the lighting and the shadows all react dynamically. Even the snowflakes project shadows on the ground. It's really just quite phenomenal, and it's the best lighting I've seen in any game, including Xbox and PS3 games and PC games alike. It's really quite phenomenal. and it really brings this atmosphere, this rich, spooky atmosphere to life. And it's one of the few games I play where I kind of feel like I'm in the game. I forget that I'm playing a video game, and I get intertwined into suspension of disbelief, and I feel like I'm there pointing my flashlight and examining and moving through these environments. Especially because your personality is essentially supposed to be manifested in Harry. And I really, I haven't finished it yet, but I like to see how that sort of aspect of the game continues. But the best part about this game is every so often, you'll be talking to somebody or something, and then all of a sudden this dramatic shift in Harry's perspective changes, and the whole world just freezes over dynamically, and the effect looks really phenomenal too. Everything just kind of freezes over and distorts and is covered in this layer of ice, and then you hear this sort of staticky sound, and then oh shit, shit is gonna hit the fan right now. And the game's basically telling you, yeah, you're fucked now, buddy, because these creatures start emerging out of everywhere. There's these really creepy looking, faceless, fleshy beings that just hunt you down relentlessly, and you have no weapons, and you've got nothing to fight these things with, so you just have to run and run and run, and you're being relentlessly chased by upwards of like 4 or 5 of these little creatures that are trying to get you, and if they attack you, they kind of jump on you and start gnawing you, and you can toss them off and keep running. But and it scares the shit out of me, in all honesty. It's really quite terrifying, especially because you don't have any weapons or anything to sort of combat them. If you have flares, because they don't like light for some reason, so you can light flares that you find, and they won't attack you. They'll kind of leave you alone. But those only last for a limited amount of time, and so you just gotta run your ass off. And you can press down on the D-pad on the Wii remote, and you look behind you, and you just take a glance behind you, and sometimes there's like one of these things just right on your heels, right about to get you, and it's really it's really quite terrifying. And then so you keep running and running, and then eventually you get to a point where you're safe, and the world kind of unmelts itself or something, and then you breathe this sigh of relief, and oh god, I made it. I can't believe I made it. I'm okay. I'm okay for now. And really quite a phenomenal game with a really interesting storyline, spooky atmosphere, and it just kind of pulls you in, and it feels like an old school adventure game almost, with a twist, an old school horror adventure game. And it's really quite phenomenal, and it just blew me away, and it's in my definite contending for Game of the Year, and I suggest you all check it out. But speaking of Game of the Year, I'm going to wrap around with a little bit of time left to talk about the second thing I want to talk about, and that is Game of the Year. I'm going to create a Game of the Year video, kind of going through my favorite games in each genre. And I'll give you the genres that I'm going to do. I'm going to do action, RPG, RTS, first-person shooter, puzzle, and then sort of a simulation game. So those are the 6 genres that I'm going to do. I don't believe I've missed anything. That I'm not going to do fighting games, because I'm not into fighting games, really. So I don't think I've missed any other genre. If I have, please tell me. But those are the 6 genres I'm going to do, and I'm going to give an overall top 3 games for 2009. But before I do, I want to hear your guys's for these 6 genres. What are your guys's 6 best games from these genres, and then tell me what your overall Game of the Year is. And I'm going to do that in the video. I'll have my Game of the Year, then I'll have the viewers' Game of the Year, and then mine, and we'll see how we stack up against each other in this year of 2009. But I think that's it for now. I also wanted to mention something that I found absolutely hilarious. I wanted to talk about this for a while, but I was kind of Googling just Joseph E. Stalin in Google, and then I went through all the links of what I had, and I clicked on one, and it was in the middle of a porn site, And right in the middle is the embedded video. It's not from YouTube. It's a different video player of me and the Prince of Macedon's co-commentary in the middle of a porn site. So apparently, me and the Prince of Macedon are on a porn site, but not in the way you'd think. We're on a porn site playing Men at War. Sorry. I just went absolutely hysterical. But anyway, give me your game of the year, guys. I want to see how my choices will stack up against yours, and then I'll make the video. But for now, this is going to be Joseph Visronovich Stalin signing off, and I'll see you guys later.